What are the challenges of balancing modded multiplayer servers? Introduction. The appeal of modded multiplayer servers. Modded multiplayer servers offer gamers the chance to experience their favorite games in new and exciting ways by adding custom modifications. These mods can introduce everything from new game mechanics to altered physics or even entirely new content. However, managing a modded multiplayer server comes with unique challenges, especially when it comes to balancing. Maintaining fairness, fun, and stability while incorporating mods requires careful planning and ongoing attention. 1. Ensuring fairness among players. One of the most significant challenges in modded multiplayer servers is ensuring fairness. Mods can drastically alter gameplay mechanics, which may give some players an advantage over others. For example, a mod that introduces powerful weapons, special abilities, or automated systems might imbalance competitive games. Balancing these changes while ensuring that no player is unfairly advantaged is a delicate task. Server admins must continually monitor and adjust mods to ensure all players enjoy a level playing field. 2. Compatibility between mods. Mods created by different developers often have varying levels of compatibility, especially when integrated into a multiplayer environment. Mods that alter the same core mechanics, game rules, or resources might conflict with each other, causing bugs, crashes, or gameplay imbalances. Server administrators must carefully choose and test mods to ensure they work well together and do not interfere with one another's functions. Additionally, mods may require frequent updates to maintain compatibility with the game's official patches or other mods. 3. Performance optimization. Mods can add a variety of new features, such as new textures, maps, or complex gameplay mechanics. While these enhancements can enrich the game experience, they often come at the cost of increased resource demands. A heavily modded server might suffer from performance issues like frame rate drops, lag, or even server crashes. Balancing the performance of a modded multiplayer server involves choosing mods that enhance gameplay without overloading the server's hardware, which can be a difficult task, especially for servers hosting large player counts. 4. Player progression and economy management. Many multiplayer games with mods introduce custom progression systems, crafting mechanics, or in-game economies. Managing these systems requires careful balancing to ensure that players feel challenged but not overwhelmed. For example, mods that make resources easier to acquire or add overpowered items can undermine the sense of progression or diminish the rewards of completing challenges. Admins need to find ways to control the pacing of player progression and ensure that the economy within the server remains fair and engaging for all players. 5. Community expectations and preferences. Players on modded servers often have diverse expectations and preferences regarding which mods should be implemented. Balancing these demands with the server's overall vision can be challenging. Some players might prefer a more casual, relaxed experience with overpowered mods, while others might desire a more competitive, skill-based environment with minimal modding. Server admins must actively listen to their community's feedback, adapt to new trends, and create a balanced environment that caters to as many players as possible without alienating any specific group. 6. Server maintenance and updates. As game developers release official updates or patches, mods may require updates to remain compatible with the latest version of the game. If mods are not updated regularly, they may cause compatibility issues, crashes, or broken mechanics. Server administrators need to be proactive in managing updates, ensuring that all mods are up to date and functioning properly. This constant maintenance is time-consuming and can sometimes disrupt the player experience when mods need to be patched or replaced entirely. 7. Modder support and community contributions. Many mods are created by independent developers or small teams, meaning that support and updates may not always be reliable. Some mods may become abandoned, while others may be continually updated by their creators. This poses a challenge for server admins who need to keep track of which mods are actively maintained and which might pose risks to server stability or balance. Additionally, relying on community-made mods means that mods may be inconsistent in quality, making it harder to ensure that all changes contribute positively to the server experience. 8. Griefing and abuse. Modded multiplayer servers are also vulnerable to griefing and exploitation. Mods that add new mechanics or tools can be used maliciously by players to disrupt the experience for others. For example, mods that allow players to build traps or create overpowered items can be exploited to troll others or gain an unfair advantage. Server admins must implement safeguards and establish rules to mitigate such behavior. Balancing mods while preventing abuse requires ongoing monitoring and moderation. 9. Player retention and server growth. Incorporating mods can either attract new players or alienate existing ones, depending on how well the mods are balanced and integrated. If the gameplay becomes too chaotic or unbalanced due to a poor mod selection, players might leave the server for a better experience. However, the right mods, when balanced correctly, can offer fresh content and bring excitement, boosting player retention and attracting new members. Balancing the desire for new content with the need for stability is crucial for the long-term success of a modded multiplayer server. 10. Server rules and mod enforcement. To ensure fairness and maintain balance, servers need clear rules for modding. Admins must establish guidelines for which mods are allowed, how they can be used, and whether certain mods, e.g., cheats, exploits, are prohibited. This requires constant enforcement and moderation to ensure that players do not violate the server's rules, which can otherwise compromise the integrity of the modded environment. Effective moderation tools and active server admins are key to maintaining a fair and balanced gameplay experience. Conclusion: striking the balance. Balancing modded multiplayer servers requires careful consideration of gameplay mechanics, mod compatibility, player preferences, and overall server performance. It is a complex task that demands constant attention, testing, and community involvement. While mods can greatly enhance the gaming experience by offering new challenges, customization, and content, managing them in a way that maintains balance, fairness, and stability requires skill and dedication. Server admins must navigate these challenges to create engaging, enjoyable, and sustainable modded multiplayer experiences.